All right, in today's video, we got a 2003 Toyota Highlander 4-cylinder. This is gonna be the 2AZ-FE engine. So a little 4-cylinder 2.4 on that sense. Now, customer complaint is that we had p0171 and p0174. Fuel trims were about minus 20 for that. So went ahead, checked out the oxygen sensors, tested out the resistance. That looks fine. Went on the freeway, checked out how the oxygen sensors are reading. Those looked fine. So check out your resistance on the oxygen sensors. Make sure that they are Denso. One first thing I would kind of check out would be the mass airflow sensor, the cabin filter. So the car's taking away fuel on this sense. So went ahead and just pulled out the mass airflow sensor because I dealt with a number of these guys. And then right away you can kind of tell. You can see it right here. You see how black that is? It's not supposed to be black. You're supposed to be looking for like a wire, just like this on the back side. That's how it's supposed to look like. So what happens is that the dirt makes these short out, and then the dirt will kind of bypass this little resistor, and then from there it will give you inaccurate reading, or the dirt won't give you any sort of reading when it has too much buildup. Now you can clean these and you can go on your day with it. Not all the time that works. So me not trying to see the customer back again. If it's a personal car, maybe I would try it and see how long it lasts, but we want to make sure it's done right the first time with the customer, and we don't want to see that. So I'm just going to kind of be showing you multiple areas of what could be causing that code. So one, the mass airflow sensor for sure, if it's dirty, or it could be defective. Even though this was reading 3 to 4 grams per second, it's still was passing on the live data. But I did check it out in visual, and visual failed. So slapped on a new one and called it a day. Make sure there's no vacuum leaks. This one right here, check your vacuum switching valve, make sure that's not disconnected. Check your hoses. Clean your throttle body. That could also cause it. If the throttle body is too restricted, that could be running too lean. And then check for any oil leaks. Now if you have any oil leaks that are like really crazy, we did the valve cover on this one. I mean, like as soon as you start it, it would be pouring out oil, and this thing would be smoking like crazy. Like this thing had like a huge puddle of oil that was like right there. Try to clean it up as much as possible. We're gonna go ahead and pressure wash it. Now that would be a vacuum, so you can actually, obviously you have your PCV system and you are getting unnecessary air sucked in, and the mass airflow sensor can't see that. So went ahead and also did this. We already did the mass airflow sensor first, and then that fixed everything, but still we had a little bit in the negative reading. So not too much. I want to say about -5, -7. And so as soon as I took care of this, the valve cover went away. So we went from -20 after doing the mass airflow sensor, and then to -1 to +1 on the actual replacing the valve cover. Also, your injectors can be leaking. You could have a intake manifold leak. Also, you could be having an exhaust leak too as well. So an exhaust leak, your gasket could be bad. You can have some cracks on the actual weld before the oxygen sensors. Now if they're after, they might give you like a P0420 and all that. So just depending, but just double check for any vacuum leaks on the actual intake, and make sure that you're that there's no cracks, that all the hoses are not cracked and all that sense. So double check this hose too as well. You can have a stuck PCV valve that could cause that, running lean condition, and a restricted air filter could cause that too as well. And I think that's pretty much it. So also a restricted fuel injector could cause that too as well, and a cracked injector. Now these guys are so notorious for cracked injectors that would cause that. So pretty much just kind of just a little demonstration of kind of what's going on, just to give you little tips of what to look for on these little engines. But yeah, if this helped you out, give it a thumbs up, comment down below if you have any questions, and hit that subscribe button for more coming videos in the future. And thanks for watching.